intentionally wait towards from B mid, and they're gonna try and work aggression here towards long.
Nobody up in link right now. This is going to be a burst out for Josh RT. There's his first kill. Make it 2. Josh RT. Welcome back to the big leagues.
Lighting up the server early on, puts it in a 3 versus 2. That attention draw away that the guard wanted to do works perfectly to allow Josh RT to slip through. They're still not going for the plant. It's a 3v2, and they've got all the advantages with them.
Oh, he could have so much more, but Thief might be walking right by him. Here comes Thief, but it's actually Nets. Still taking their time to actually establish this control into side. There goes the bounce in from Trent. There's still 2 more players on the edge of the wall here. Brock and a Proto. Able to get 2, but that was a Proto all the way over in mid, at least clearing out one last chance that the guard might have to hold on to B.
Valen and Jonah P to try and work this one out. The high tide goes down. No smokes left over, and
Jeez.
Means you got to try and fight in a head-on duel, but Thief will take him out.
Grenade!
Valen, best of luck, my friend. He is going to charge up. He's a little bit back, but oh no, he still gets hit by the Nova Pulse. He's gone already.
Sides. They cascade again to try and take these. But I like this from Moist Moguls. They're going to try and beat it out with a grab well.
Oh, but Nets! He ends up catching on 2 players on the other side of the map. Josh RT might be the next one, and indeed he is. He ends up getting into a 1v1 against a Proto. Everyone else for the guard making their way back over. At least they're able to get one back in their favor, but still. All on the hands of Net. Net is already swiftly into the back site, and with the Viper's Pit, they pretty much have it.
Yeah, this should be full site control the round 1. It's not even covering the spike. It's just trying to maintain defender spawn. Sim is on a flank. Sim might get something. Trent not looking, and Trent goes down. Is there a second player here? Yes, there is. And Sim should expect more pressure. Oh, the flash. It's just fake. Doesn't pop. And the player in the back lines, Net, who had lurked his way all the way onto the B site, takes him from behind, and that's going to be the round. He's got no idea of Net's positioning. But vice versa, Net doesn't know if there's any players here. He's got to play this cautious. And I like this from Moist Moguls. You have a lockdown to boot. You may as well play the retake, and I don't know if I'm a fan of this Net aggression. He might catch Thief off guard if he's lucky.
30 seconds left.
He's not. Hopping through the window, he gets caught off guard. A 4v2 with still a lockdown to play with for a Proto.
Lockdown and Cosmic Divide. It was so important that Thief stayed alive, though, by the way. He was the only controller left. Here's Jonah P. He bursts out, and he's able to take down Sim, but he's the only one here. 8 HP remaining for Jonah P. The patience from Moist.
Valen's been smoked
I've
off.
got your trail.
Even the Cosmic Divide gets into the mix. I don't know what the Seekers are going to do, as Valen can't win his fights, and neither can Jonah P.
Sim has an opportunity to stop. The nade is right on it.
Catches him.
Perfect from Sim. Net has the angle onto sight, but that high tide actually comes out from the guard. That actually covers up some space for Moist to get into the back of sight. This is good here for Moist with the double man advantage now. Sim getting another big kill onto Valen, making a 3rd onto Net. Josh RT, the last run remaining on his lonesome, able to pick away at 1, but it's only the waiting for a cross into sight. Indeed, he finds one. He finally finds Net from beyond the grave. He takes him out with a snake bite. Oh, that was such a huge opportunity for a kill there from Thief, but it doesn't come out. But a Proto finally pops up over in Cat. But it took a little while, though. 1 kill goes his way, but it's only going to be the 1. Back to a 2v2. 2 players are so close, though. Brock has an opportunity at a pick. Same thing with Flya. The lineup happens, and Flya, he actually stays alive somehow. 30 HP remaining. 21 versus 30.
It's 1 bullet for either of them. 1 flash set for Jonah P. And how useful is that going to be? You gamble on it committing to a flash, and you could have your back shot at.
Jonah, it's not planted for him. It's not planted for him. It's not planted for him. Fly is all the way through. Again, I was kind of expecting Jonah to maybe wrap back into Pit, but sticking to this position where he, again, does not have angle on the spike. Here comes Flya. He still has the Viper's Pit. Potentially just to do a ninja, but Jonah...
And instead it will be an A split.
Last time we saw this, Moist had at least 2 players in the back of sight. This time only the 1, but there goes the rotation call. Great call. least for both the Viper and the Astra, the double controller to stay right next to each other. But here comes Trent. Trent, the showstopper, goes beyond Thief. But Thief still somehow goes down. Good trade at least back, but that was expected. Net. He was making his flank on, but the turret ends up finding him. Josh RT is here to cut off a Proto. Everyone else has been isolated in pit. All three on one side of the site now for the guard. They've isolated him. Jonah P around the corner looking to capitalize alongside Flya. Flya goes down. Jonah P stays up. Valen gets the trade though. Huge stuff here now, Moist, where they only have a 1v2 to work with. Make it a 1v2.
Poke out towards A main after losing this control. Reckoning will make this hard though. And I didn't realize they had this because now Flya's gonna evacuate.
Still, this is very tough to get through. The Viper's Pit is chipping him down. Fly is still in it. This Viper's Pit might just be the catalyst, but they end up having to leave. Here's Valen, at least having to plant, but there's still 3 players, 2 players around him looking to defend. Thief comes around the corner, but the Cove still defends. A Proto gets another kill, and now this leads only Net. Net in a 1v3. Make it a 1v2, but it's gone. Okay. With the guiding light and some post-plant utility off of the Nanoswarm, but they have to somehow get their way on. There is only 2 people here, though. That is such a gift for them, but still Sim able to get one out of this. And yeah, Jonah P. He leaves himself alone. Back over in the mid connector, mid link. Trent, at least trying to help because he knows Josh RT needs all the help that he can get with a guiding light in his face. He's still peeking. He's still peeking. He's still looking for something here. A Proto digging through the deep, and he's actually able to get a kill out of it. But Trent is able to get 2. Good dismount at least. Sim able to take back Net at least. And this is a good position here for Thief.
Brock just barely getting out as well. Looking to heal up Sim, who's just on the edge of this regroup. And Sim can take a duel immediately onto Jonah P. And Trent's gonna fall. Big peek and a big shutdown onto Sim. Cascade comes out. That will slow the push down even further. But there's no one here on site to duel. Valen's been pushed into a corner. And Proto's found Net.
Valen, he might look for a headshot, might look for a wall bang or 2. There goes Brock, at least able to get 2 back, actually. Huge hold from Brock, back over towards short, but that still leaves it in a 2v2. Trent out in the open, wide swinging onto Brock, and now it's Flya. Flya's pushing the issue. He's all the way out in the open, technically. Trent, not looking for the peek yet. Alarm bot out in the open. Not gonna spot Flya. Flya still with the angle. But again, with Spike not planted, Flya, he's the one that has to find these players. The guard, they were just fine chilling in the back of sight. But now Flya has the 1v1 and almost goes away. 24 HP to 21, but Flya beams him through the wall.
It'll be a cascade to lead them. And Trent to try and take the brunt of the hit.
That nade might be so debilitating. There goes that smoke. There goes the showstopper. Everyone needing to leave. The back of Long. Trent doing it all, and yet another nade coming in. Fly and Thief still alive. And they are able to at least pull back the 4v2.
Those kills, though, for Flya. The last round and this one give him this Viper's Pit, and now the guard. Yes, you traded 3 for 3, but you lost control, and there's a flank coming through, and no one will notice. But Josh RT is going into a Viper's Pit with a Guardian. He's got to be precise. And unfortunately, you know, losing to a coach is not going to happen here. Flya shuts him down. 2 versus 1, and Net's going to try and be the one to flip the script in this clutch.
Toxin screen down.
Oh, he takes it right with the first! There is no way!
The site opened up here as Josh RT not really able to get into the fight. The economy for the guard has been suffering. A reckoning to try and get back into it as a Proto catches another stray, and Flya just from outside of elbow finding another. This is getting rough here for the Garden. It looks like Moist Moguls, I think they certainly will get themselves into double digits. Jonah P with 1 HP left over.
Yeah, yet another setup where it was just Moist Moguls kind of playing with their heartstrings a little bit. I thought they were stuck, but absolutely they weren't. They still had the insurance policy back over in B long. They were still able to make that group push. He had some utility on side. Here comes Moist. 1 player in the back of sight, but still Trent has the opportunity to take back the sight. Moist had it for just a split second, but the guard snatched control back immediately. Thief, he's still sticking around. Both players are still sticking around, still looking to fight here in B. And Thief actually blows up for 1. There goes the double peek. Well timed from Valen. A Proto just burst out of the smoke. Oh my goodness. He's isolated the 1v1. 47 HP.
Plenty of time to work with, 20 seconds and a lockdown to boot.
Oh, he got him.
It's away just for free. But he doesn't send out the lockdown. Cascade, but does he fight this in the head? A Proto knows there's only a couple places he could swing from. And it's going to be on the left side of sight. Still no movement yet from Valen.
Valen, the captain, going up to
And he
the
doesn't
peak,
win
and
it.
it's a Proto!
Tide goes down. He might get something from this one.
Oh, the pop
He will.
flash!
Doesn't check. Can he trade? Yes, he can.
At least it's one back. Proto still alive. Sim! The blast pack ends up taking him out. Anyways, here comes Trent. Two players in front of him. The flash goes awry. And Trent not able to nail his shots, but he's only able to get one. And that's the only one that they needed. It's still a 2-on-2. The lockdown is going to lock out these players from sight. And Flya, he's going to get into a 1v1, which ends up going down in Net's way. Net's still alive. Net's still playing up in that
Are you
spawn
kidding
side.
me?
Brock, no way, no way. He has a path back into sight, and now he has the 1v1. He's still running away from Net. He's all the way out in the open. Net around the corner.
There's only one player to greet them here. Sim has got to go off.
He's the only one on this entire side of the map, and it's only the one. Great rotation, though, coming in from Moist. They potentially have a player playing up over towards that heaven area. It's four players coming out of screens. The guard were just that much slower. They just didn't expect that complete empty site. But Moist, they're still scrambling. You still have a Proto over in heaven.
So fast to get there as well. A Proto dropping a snake bite, sending them back towards the A site. Very quick to pivot. Thief can't really lose his fight here. Flash comes out, but it's Brock down low. He's been so good from that last map. And he's a lone player on the site right now, but he's holding it down extremely well, getting a dink on a Jonah P.
That's all he really needed.
Spike planted.
Alan's going to lurk towards mid, expecting that's where the rotate was coming. He doesn't have stars, though. So he's not going to be able to play with a Gravwell here. But he can go up top, support. There's a double crossfire setup. So Fly is looking to just isolate a fight here into Josh RT right now, who is alone in towards B main, just around the corner. He's not even looking the right way either. And Fly giving himself a golden opportunity now.
Oh, the knife.
There's only one place he can be now.
They threw it back over towards main. He could be spawn, he could be heaven, he could be either one right now. Flya takes it up to half, waiting for the peak, goes in for yet another one. Valen, how strong are you? How strong-willed are you?
Decided to just post up. A nice grab ball and an even better flash. These players are just stuck in the back of sight, and at least Brock wins one.
There's still one. A Proto able to get a second kill for himself on the round. The guard are knocked down to two players. Flya looking to burst through. Valen, this is now huge for him. A 1v3, and the spike is not down. 15 seconds left. He's still looking to make his way into the...
Where's the swing? Thief not there for the trade. There it is from Thief. Into the smoke he goes, and down Josh RT goes.
No!
An instant trade on the opposite side of the map, and now Trent's putting pressure towards heaven where only one player can deal with it.
And Proto,
Trades.
oh no! I trade, sure, why not? Nobody else is there though. It would have been a 4v3. Two players are here though for Moist. Moguls already quickly back over towards the heaven side, trying to retake it back, but it should be the site here for the guard.
Net is going to tuck in the smoke as well. Goes out of it, and there's the trade. Beautiful. We're going back and forth between both of these teams. A 1-for-1, no spike down. I think advantages lie here with MXM as Sim just peeks around the corner and Jonah P falls as well. The leader, El Capitan Valen. And a 1v2 again to try and pull this one back. And look at these players, Gus. 30 seconds left, and they are so split apart.
Yeah, but there's no way that he actually calls out this position from Thief.
It's such an awkward angle.
There's no way, Valen.
As Flya begins to shift, so does Brock with 20 seconds left. They know the hit is coming. Last second here with the guard.
Proto, there goes Thief. Thief, I meant, needing to shift, and he's able to get the one in sight. Flya able to come out of heaven, and Sim still holding it down on sight. Moist Moguls at least keep themselves in the game to play.
A smoke to walk out. Net can set himself up with the Viper's Pit, but it would be a deep one. And on this angle, Sim should be good for at least one. Yes, he is. Dashes away, and that's Trent gone. Entry removed, but Josh RT, lockdown's coming into play here. I don't know if they're going to full commit to this, though. It really doesn't look like it.
No, I can't, but I mean, they can technically mid-split it. They do have their Viper still up in the mid side. Here comes Trailblazer. Good Nova pulls to at least stun up Sim. Stim waiting for his opportunity. He has a player behind the smoke and a great flash, an amazing flash. Josh is able to get a free kill out of it, but there's still one player on site. Thief needs to go big as his teammate goes down. Huge kill from Thief. Another big one from Thief. Two more players remaining here for the guard, including the Lurker. The Lurker's been here the whole time, but Ned still goes down. 2v1 for Josh RT. Josh RT needs to hold on to this plant. He's getting pressured up with a nade, but he's still fine. 5 HP looking for heads, but he
Load this down to a stall. 35 seconds left. Jonah P will get spotted. I don't know which side that benefits for here.
30 seconds
Everyone on the
left.
guard is over towards this A side. Proto's gonna go big. No flash, and that was a mistake. A double kill from a Proto.
You want
And
to
Valorant
fight
on low
it?
HP. How do they recover this?
I mean, what flash could they have? Jonah P was all the way over in mid.
One flash from Brock here, and he can get back into the site. Yeah, there's no way they get this one.
Maybe, here we go.
10
Guiding
seconds
light,
left.
potentially in the face of Brock, but it does not
Flash.
hit. Plant going in behind the
Spike
wall,
planted.
and they've got the
One
plant.
enemy remaining.
Flya does get the kill back onto Jonah P, and it's a 1v3 for Valen. Good luck, my friend. He definitely needed it.
So, is he gonna be able to get out? Jonah P taking a headshot from the Classic. Moist Moguls still looking to take control here. They just spotted Trent as well. He's been evacuated, eviscerated out of his position. And Jonah P as
What?
well. Demolished as they barrel their way through to the A site.
And sees Jonah, but still Net had an opportunity. A flying sim. A clean pistol here for Moist.
It's drawn a player over. Trent to commit to elevator sim.
Oh my god.
Reaping and catches Trent sleeping. He doesn't want to know. And Sim continuing to barrel his way up and towards heaven. He's going to take more and more control here. One player on site. Smoke in the face of screens. Valen stands for one. Valen looking for another. Out of bullets and out of time. He goes
Jonah.
down. Same thing with Jonah P.
Toxins going up.
A big lead into the B, or apologies, into the A site for Moist Moguls. They get the spike down. And now the guard, I think you're considering a save here.
Blocking vision.
I mean, they have to, but still. Going back into the round, that one mid interaction. Come on. That pathing from Sim is insane.
Should start to rotate towards A. And that's what Valen does early on.
There goes finally a re-clear of B main. It took forever.
There's no util online here. None from the KJ, but at least Valen's util's online. And that might make the difference, but it isn't.
30
Josh had to go
seconds
so
left.
big there. Trent has at least gotten one for his own. He could still pop from outside of the smoke. There goes the revive.
Planted.
No, Trent, he doesn't hit it. Everyone else runs away anyways, but Net and Trent still both end up getting big kills. Jonah P from around the corner looking to cut down the numbers, but it just doesn't happen. Trent from the top rope comes out of nowhere. Brock now in a 1v2. Defuse is not in his way, and
Nade. Well-timed nade from Trent to split Sim up with the rest of his team.
No.
And again, he's kind of working solo. And solo, he will go down. Valen
You still have Valen.
alongside Josh RT. They're both holding it down. One falls, but 10 seconds left.
they didn't know about Josh
One
RT.
enemy
Josh
remaining.
RT slips behind the box. Trent is still here. Fly out in a 1v4, and he's gone.
Delayed further with a snake bite. And this is a guard in a flow state right now. Everything has got a purpose, and it seems so systematic. Moist Moguls will try and enter the B site. But
Trent,
two
good
players
luck.
wait, and Trent's right there.
What a combo, the nade on top. Valen's still picking away, but Valen's not the only person here. Valen's in a 1v4. There goes the white swing, and he still gets another kill. 3v3, back for the guard. Those two players had to fight tooth and nail for those kills.
And a
But with the
lockdown.
Viper Spit, this helps.
Lockdown and
planted.
effective from Josh RT. This just gets a little bit more confusing. Well, Proto sticks around. He's trying to hold the Viper Spit for as long as he can. And they're already pinging for the spam. They're already pinging for Josh RT to take the swing. A beautiful flash. That is unbelievable from the guard. They have no game plan at this point in time. They're just trying to send Sim in for a fast play. And once again, they're just getting shut down.
And Trent might just get a couple
That might
more
be
just
it.
off of the nade.
A.
Well, actually, it helps out Moist a lot more,
Yeah.
too. They actually got another one off that.
Is that the play that they needed? Flya's
Last player
That's coming out from
standing.
behind. Had the opportunity to get the 1v1, but this game might keep going on.
there is
Josh
finally
RT.
that team fight, Gus, that they kept talking about. They finally win the team fight, A main.
I mean, we barely even saw team. Everyone is here for Moist. 4 players in ramp side right now.
Time to hunt.
Jonah P. As he flashes flash and fight. I don't think he does. You kind of have to back away here. Minute left here, Moist Moguls. Making so much noise on this A side. It's not Seekers yet, or it is Seekers for Brock. He can pop these in a second. They know there's one player on the back side. This is getting dangerous here for Moist Moguls. 45 seconds left, and still, I don't think there's a lot of ground taken up here. They're gonna lead in here off the Seekers and see if they can get a kill.
They're finding 3 players here. They're taking full heaven control. They can still back up after this. Jonah P with a double. A Proto and Flya. They still open up back into heaven. Still 2 players in the back of A. This is going to be huge. Jonah P, he's gotten up big with a couple of multi-frags already in this game. Can he do it again? Valen does have the big one, but cannot. There goes Net. Valen cannot. Net now in a 1v3. Net can try, but it should all go for naught. Flya.
And a Proto to do it. No.
Such a dangerous spot, but Jonah P was the only danger. Thief around the corner, looking to hold off, but Trent is just better. Goes right in the middle of his crosshairs, and he does not care. Flya and Brock, the last 2 remaining, in a 2v4. Flya's already up in heaven. With a flash in front of him, he's looking to at least isolate one, but it's not happening.
What a retake this will have to be.
Flya's already trying to break through. There goes the flash. Brock might have already found a contact onto Net, but it does not matter. Trent able to find
Trent in the backside. He is buzzing against something, and so is Net inside of the smoke. Oh, Net.
Now he gets to isolate the one.
Is there more? No, there's not. He goes down. Trent alone in the side. Brock, hero of this round maybe, on 7 HP and vulnerable.
Those players were so late to actually get into sight. If he doesn't get that kill, it's so tough.
Wow.
And now Moist, they're the ones rallying. It's a 1v4 for Valen. Left completely on his lonesome and screens. No contact early for him. He's able to actually isolate one on his own. He saw Thief. There should be players heaven that he's worried about. But Valen has actually broken into the back of sight. Could break apart one more player. The spike is planted right in front of him. He does have a smoke to utilize. So he could potentially just ninja it, but it will be so tough to do so. And there might even be having to back up. Brock doesn't get anything in the middle of sight. It's just that control back for the guard, back into ramp.
I don't know what that knife caught. Trent just barely able to get away. 33 HP. Moist Moguls. On this A side, 3 players to play with.
Blinded.
Oh my god, this shot
Whoa.
from Jonah P. That should cue the A hit here in a second.
No one's
They
in the
need a
back.
big trade. There's even a flank from Josh RT. Josh RT's coming from behind. This is not a lurk they've done ever. And it doesn't even matter. They're entering into the site, but we're still waiting. Josh RT to strike. Net to go down. And it's all
No!
Where was Josh RT? Well, now he's in the grave. And Trent on 3 HP. Goes down to the op of Sim from the guard, anticipating an A hit. And it's
only one B.
Look at this. It's the same default that they ran in the last round. A knife towards B, a contact from only Flya, and a peer walk up.
And it's 3 players on A. Everyone is here for Moist. Not so everyone here for the guard. Josh RT needing to run for the hills. He just has util on site, and he's actually still looking for potentially a pick to get his way out. Net up mid. Huge 1v1 against a Proto. A Proto needing to stay alive here, needing to win this battle out. He's going to stay here. He actually has support next to him.
It's a full kit of util for Trent. A full kit of util for Jonah P.
Oh, no.
This is going to hurt. The guard set themselves up in heaven. Is Trent going to blast back out and do something crazy?
It's going to be 5v3. Such good crossfires, though. There goes Sim. Sim is gone. Net has taken out Thief, too. They don't know about Brock. Brock is still waiting in the black. He still might be flashed. Brock doesn't get anything, and Net gets another kill. Last one is Flya, and they're all gone. After all that work, after not having a single contact in B.
That's a huge loss.
Fought way too much again. Brock's still around the corner, still has an opportunity, but he's gone. Yet another solo interaction. Moist Moguls are dwindling off of the 1v1s. Another player looking to burst out. A Proto goes down to the trade. 2v4.
I don't know if that one was the play. A Proto just trying to go for some kind of hero play off of a flash.
Welcome to my world.
And now the Vipers pit up from Net. This round, is it over? In a 4 versus 2, Trent has let one slip by him. Has the sound cue and the spam coming his way, but he stays alive. He doesn't go down.
One enemy remaining.
There's players in ramp watching the outside too, and Trent has made his way outside of the pit. Flya has
And lean towards the B site again. Same play they committed in their last overtime round.
Ooh. The guiding light gets a pick over towards A. Here comes the actual exec, and it's so quick. There's 3 players already here for the guard. They're relying so much on Sim once again. Sim's on his own, and Trent has popped up. Pops in from heaven, but 2 big kills from Moist once again. Josh RT, how much can he do here? 2 players in front of him. The alarm bot finally got triggered. But even then, Moist Moguls aren't coming out.
He doesn't overheat. Josh RT holds, they cut noise. So only a second player here from Jonah P. Stars get dropped out in front. They can leak out into the side. Oh, they flash themselves, and that might be the demise.
remaining.
That is the
No!
demise.
Josh RT!
Defenders
Of all the
win.
people to do it, it's a coach, a manager to win out the round. And look at him. He is feeling electric off of that play.
A career moment for the old man. That's for dang sure. That has that alarm bot in mid.
Josh RT is going to break that alarm, but that'll send literal alarms going down Moist Mogul comms, and you can see a shift from Flya already. Jonah P electing to get aggressive. Brock can't really afford to play aggressive. He's on such low HP, and that will be Moist Moguls kind of conceding this site. And I like Jonah P playing risky, but I also don't like it. It works out for him, so I guess I'll like it this time.
I had no idea about the short interaction either, so again, still very, very scary to even see that, but still. With this full control of the back line, Omen in this good spot, the paranoia is bound to come out. There goes the paranoia for the defenders, but more importantly, there goes Valen at least. Able to knock down 3 in terms of the paranoia, but there's still 2 players alive. There goes the kill back for 1. Thief in a 1v2, playing ring around the rosy with 1, and
Has slipped through, and they've given up the A site, surprisingly. Brock doesn't have a Hunter's Fury, but he's posted up maybe for a shock dart lineup on this A side, or at least watching for anyone slipping through the A link.
this is just a gift here for
Jonah P
the guard,
so
though.
deep. Sim's not ready for this one. Surely not, and Jonah P snaps back.
Jonah was almost the one not ready either. Good for Jonah to actually be able to get that kill. At least we're even down to the 4v4, but it was getting real scary. Valen, technically with a fake TP. Everyone waiting up for their opportunity to actually come out. Drone comes out to at least notice at least something under, but Moist Moguls at least trying to layer on the util before they end up going on, but they have no flash. They have no stun for lower. Out they go, though. They are able to get 2 kills out of this, but a Proto, the last one.
Enough to buy here, and this time the guard are not going to make an aggressive look towards A.
Oh, Hunter's Fury coming out very early for Moist Moguls, and it's only going to isolate the one because there is only one on this side of the site. But no, Proto's behind the smoke, and he's actually going to be able to get one out of this, and the showstopper doesn't connect. Proto is still going, 45 HP. Thief is still in the back of sight, and Sim is still bursting out. Moist are able to rail them down.
And holds it.
Over in C, have such a good potential hold now. The Breach playing in Link. And you have the Omen alongside the KJ. A lot of util on the front side just to delay time for the rotation in. The guard, they already pull out. Bit of a trailblazer. They're about to go out from Garage. There's no util in Garage right now. These players can just go out right now. But everyone is looping back.
Toxins going up.
Slow walk up, no util here, so this is an empty B site with no watchful eye. Flies a little bit late to the party, and that allows Josh RT to slip through. And Josh RT for a big kill. No trade yet, as Sim misses his opportunity. That's a wide open B site. But look at the push down from a Proto. You talked about him popping out of the garage, he does it here again.
It's going to be the one coming out of long right now. It's going to be 2 players coming out of long. A Proto does end up succeeding, but everyone else from the guard already has C.
Net. Gonna try and catch 3 players, all with their backs turned. Nobody's looking towards B.
What?
And that paranoia doesn't catch anything. Net needed something, but it's a net 0. And Moist Moguls,
Enemy remaining.
now the retake should just be there.
It's going to be 2 players in the back of sight. Proto
Trent leads.
potentially with a first contact.
Net needs to get out here. Net needs to get out, but a alarm button's in his way. Trent does a void,
Here.
and that's beautiful timing. But a Proto out towards logs. He finds 2, and that holds the line for a second longer. Rolling Thunder is too far to use, but they can still use it for this retake. And Jonah P is gonna try to beat them to the punch. He avoids it.
He's able to get one out of it. Valen in the back, of course he goes down. He was stunned out. Jonah, however, has the spike in front of him, has a full flash. They finally go for the defuse, but the smoke should be gone before.
See if he can draw anyone over towards A-Link. Doesn't happen. Josh RT here fighting alongside Jonah P.
Sim is coming back.
Really nice follow from Flya.
Here comes a Sova. It's going to be 3 players alongside him. 2 players are trying to play Link right now. Jonah P wins out one battle, but there's still another one behind him. And he finally takes him down. 1v3 for Trent. He still has a showstopper. Sim trying to peek. He goes out right in front of him.
He's begun his rap to see if he can break this lockdown that's about to come through. But he does. He does. Back-breaking. There goes a Proto.
Incredible, incredible. They've been holding down to that lockdown all the way up until this last round, and now it's gone. 2-man advantage now. Trent is knocking down the numbers. He's still going for more. The guard putting their stamp of approval on this half. Done getting overran by Moist.
6-6. Sim has got to go huge if he wants it to be 7-5, and it's not. One holds the window. There's that paranoia, but there's no fault line to back up, which is what they would have done in their normal composition. And that's why I think this one doesn't work out, because nobody gets stunned in towards window. And everyone's
gonna get shocked.
Just walking into players of Moist Moguls here. A calamity, if you will. It will start off in 7-6 fashion, 22 HP for the coach, the manager.
Bot coming back.
Does he have the clutch?
Why not? Blink right now. Trent, he did not bite down to the actual taken to B. Was still watching over an A. Nanostorm in his face. Valen in a 1v1 right now. Oh, that peek from Flya. It could have been so big. But instead, he goes down and...
Get out of my way.
Well, at least so far been caught up one time over towards Garage. Sim out long with a great shot into Jonah P. That cracks open this A defense.
That's a bold position that nobody from the guard has attempted just yet, and they get humbled for it the first time they try it. Still 2 players are here on A, including Trent around the corner. Oh, who's waiting for a big opportunity, but now it is only just the one. Valen gets taken out, and Sim continues to delete the guard.
Hat trick of frags on the knives, and that third kill was something of a masterpiece, man. He's playing his lockdown for the B retake. They're trying. He's so far away from the optimal side to use it for a B retake, but
he does not care. Sim.
This is so quick.
Sim holds on to the... Are they actually already going to try to go for this? It doesn't matter. After shock in their face, and there goes the showstopper, cutting down the numbers once again. This is huge now for the guard. 3-man advantage. Rolling Thunder finally in their face, and everyone gets knocked down, except for Net. Net on the flank, but a Proto knocks him down. A 3v3 now. There goes the defuse, but it gets shut down immediately. Valen on top, a great jump. Thief, the angle, a Proto!
Doesn't pop it early. There it is. Finally, I don't like that. I actually really don't like that ultimate.
It doesn't
matter.
matter.
Committed to the right side, right? Sim is already in.
Mouth of the Beast, potentially. There's 4 players here for the guard. Valen in the middle of the smoke. He's still looking for more to come over. Spectre in, but the Spectre doesn't get anything. That's so unfortunate. Still around the corner is Jonah P, but Jonah P is so gone. Trent! How does Trent pop up? The guard might have just found their way back off of the back of Trent. 1v2 now for Brock.
One on his back, and he doesn't even know it. Brock has got to spin around here.
It's over.
He just checked it. But he doesn't commit. They're going to swing at the same time, and not a chance there. No way. Just gotta play careful now.
They're not speedy, though. They're not really heading into A with any pace. In fact, they're looking for somewhere else on this map. Oh no, Net might catch them all. No way! He gets 2, but that might just be it. Everyone else has time to rotate now. The KJ is still on the C side. 2 players over towards the B link. MXM, they're dwindling. They're running into Josh RT.
30 seconds left.
TP is in at a good area at least to try to catch up.
Spike
A
planted.
bit of this post plant setup. There's still no one over towards that long side. Everyone from MXM is playing Garage.
That's for our Protoss lockdown. We'll use it here in a second. This makes the retake. Kicked into gear. A great paranoia to delay these players coming in from window. And a Proto just piecing up one. Looking for a second here as Thief, but he's forced to back away. Jonah P's in the sight. That forces him in the open. Diva's got to do it all now with 13 HP. A clutch has to be had. And the tap, the defuse, but he doesn't swing the right way. Thief around the corner. Thief with his back turn to Jonah P. To the guard. Finds one.
Oh my
God. There's just, this kid's not real. This kid's not real, because why would you do that?
He ran through the spam and he's going
Why would you expect this kid to do this?
You have to be kidding me! Simple's back! There goes Sim with a big kill, but you still have Valorant in the back line. The guard had been cut down completely by one player.
And it's 3 left over. Yes, they're going to try and use this lockdown to get back into the site. Trent will lead the way, but everyone goes down long, and he doesn't get the timing to catch these players. Send a Hail Mary, get on the defuse now, put pressure and try and make it happen.
Here we go. Diffuse is not going in yet.
Not happening.
Thief gets the first kill. Brock is still holding on, still waiting. Diffuse is out. Now everyone else is in the back of sight now, except for one over towards Garage. It might actually be a 1v1. There goes the Rolling Thunder. A Proto has won his battle. Everyone else from the guard has been, oh my God, they've been lassoed. But the TP from Valorant has actually been huge. A 3v3 now. As now the guard with full control of sight, a Proto still with Garage, looking for an angle. A Proto, somebody! No! Unbelievable!
They're still alive, but they're barely breathing. They're walking up again to the A site here. The guard have only been hit by this kind of exit once in this half, and this could come as a shock.
Net is in such a good position for this though. Are they gonna clear him? There goes the smoke. They don't clear him. Net with a first. They're still going for more. A Proto's able to take him down. One more player in the back of sight. It could be Trent again to go big, but it's only a stinger. Man advantage for Moist.
Lockdown for a Proto here as well.
Valent's here. Valent's already fighting on the front side.
No chance.
He's done. Josh RT, the old man. He looks to put it to rest now. A 1v2. Lockdown keeps him away. The spike is finally going to go down. Josh RT's first game in years might end in him going down. Should end in him going down. He's down to 3 HP. Flya and a Proto. You cannot scrap this now. And indeed they don't. Moist Moguls have beaten one of the giants of challengers.